First question I have is please give us a brief introduction to yourself.
Thank you, brother. Actually, I'm really delighted and having a chance to come here. I express my strong gratitude towards you. First of all, I'm Abdur Rahman from Dhaka, Bangladesh. I'm working for a private commercial bank in Dhaka. It's a Dutch Bangla Bank Limited. I'm working in internal control and compliance division. Uh, if I say about my SEMA journey, I started my SEMA journey in 2015. Before starting my SEMA, actually, I was an electrical engineer. Okay, normally, I have completed my graduation in electrical engineering. I have completed this degree in 2008. Okay, then actually, I joined in a engineering firm as a service engineer, and then finally after doing 3 years job in engineering sector, I thought I'm not enjoying this job. Okay, uh, then in maybe in 2012 I joined in a bank. I joined this bank, and I just came to know about SEMA. Okay, and finally I just came to know that if I have a MBA, then I will be eligible to take part in directly gateway route of SEMA. Then I had a plan to pursue MBA, and I did it in 2014. I completed my MBA, major in finance, and then I started my SEMA journey. And I just started to prepare myself to appear on the gateway exam. Okay, so in Bangladesh, actually in 2014 or 2015, actually we had very limited scope to study SEMA. Okay, uh, we normally collected some books like Kaplan, and actually we had no idea how to prepare for the case study, how to prepare for the SEMA exam, because there was no quality tuition or some good teacher like you. Now we are lucky that uh, uh, I have I had a chance to meet up with you, and really I'm happy. But that time actually it was not possible for me. Okay, it was a self study. I was struggling and struggling, and you'll be a little bit surprised to know that it was really a tough journey for me. uh, I have failed my gateway exam for 7 times. Okay, consecutively 7 times I have failed my exam, but I didn't understand why I'm failing and what to do. Okay, and it was really terrible situation for me. Okay, I was doing job, I had a family and everything. I need to maintain my social status also. I need to look after my kids also. Okay, so a lot of things actually I need to manage. Beside this, I was participating gateway exam at management level, and just appeared in the exam and fail, appeared in the exam and fail. But one thing I did, brother, I never gave up. Okay, I thought whatever it is an exam, and I need to manage it. I need to understand whatever the requirement of the SEMA examiner. Okay, and I was just struggling and struggling, and finally during my 8th attempt, I cleared the paper. I cleared the gateway exam, and I just got released. Oh my God! Yes, finally I did it. So this is actually my SEMA journey, and till 2020, before introducing with yourself, with you, I was struggling. Actually, I had no proper guidance. Okay, that's why I think I have struggled a lot. But right now, I feel happy. Okay, brother.
So,
Upon getting a proper guidance from your side, I have cleared my strategic paper. Uh, just
so
this is my long journey.
how many times did you do the strategic case study, Rahman?
Yeah, actually, uh, I have failed strategic case study 4 times. After failing 4 times, I came to know about you, one of my best friend, Anamitra Bosu from India. He passed his strategic paper in August 2020. After passing the paper, actually, Anamitra told me that, brother, you can just meet up with Azman from Sri Lanka, and I believe you will clear your paper. Then actually, I have contacted with you, and I'm really thankful to Anamitra. Okay, he provided me the chance to introduce myself with you,
Sure.
and I was lucky having some good introduction stage with you, and you guided me a lot. Thank you, actually.
Indeed, that's my job. No, I mean, it's like it's my responsibility. But I want to ask you now. Now today, right? Today you're an ACMA, you're a CGMA, and you're telling me you did that. I was surprised because I didn't know that you had taken the gateway 7 times. Now,
Yeah.
when you think back today, right? When you think about those 7 times and the 4 times, what do you feel today? Like,
Yeah, actually, today I feel really happy that, uh, in past I had no proper guidance, but today I feel that due to your proper guidance, okay, I have cleared the paper, and now I'm really excited about being a ACMA and CGMA. And I think that, yes, if you have proper guidance, if you have a good mentor, then you can easily chase a struggle, okay? You can easily conquer any battle. So that's all actually, in our professional life, definitely I think sound mentor is very essential. That is my feeling actually. Okay, if you have a good mentor, if you have a good guide, then definitely you can struggle in a battle. And I think it's very simple job.
yeah, I remember reading just today in the morning. I remember reading. I was reading a book on education theory, and it said this just to everyone. It said it's better to go on a wrong journey with a guide than the right journey alone. You know, I just read that in the morning, and I thought about that statement. And like even as a teacher, as a lecturer, my whole life, I say this. I don't try to teach. I don't try to tell you this is how you should do it. I'm just a guide. I'm just here to tell you this is the way. Go. I'm here to support you. Let's go. That's the kind of style of teaching. So it's really incredible. Look, Rahman, why did you go back when you failed the fifth time the gateway paper? How did you go back to the sixth time? How did you go back again the seventh time, then the eighth time? How did you do that?
Yeah, actually, brother, I had just, I was just thinking that, okay, one day I will clear the paper, because I thought nothing is impossible in life. SEMA is it's just exam only, okay? So if I have, persistent effort, if I continue my effort, then definitely I will conquer the battle, okay? That is why actually I never gave up. I just struggling with the exam condition. I was just trying to understand actually whatever the requirement of the SEMA in gateway level. Okay, since I didn't have any proper guidance, I was modifying myself in my own way. Okay, and I was just trying to develop myself that maybe this strategy might work for me, maybe this strategy might work for me. Okay, each and every time I had modified myself, I had modified my plan, and I thought one day I'll do this. Okay, that is the persistence, that is the patience actually I had. And in my whole and in my entire life, I believe if I work hard with consistent effort, if I have the patience, okay, if I never gave up, then definitely I can win any kind of battle. Okay, that is the thinking actually I had during that journey, during that tough journey. The only one thing is that, brother, I believe I will win the battle. Okay, so I never gave up the journey.
So, like when you failed the fifth time and the sixth time and the seventh time, didn't your friends or weren't there people who told you, look, give up, don't, you can't do this. Why would you do this? This is the seventh time. Why are you paying SEMA like this? Weren't there people who told you that?
Yeah, actually, definitely. If I remember the past, it was a painful journey for me. Okay, nobody supported me. all time I need to hear, okay, why you are doing this job, you are not able to pass the paper, you are just wasting your time, you are just wasting your money, you are depriving your family, you are unable to provide quality time to your kids, so you just doing a funny thing, okay. But I just absorb all the pain, and I just thought that one day I'll do this, okay, I'll show up you that I can do, I can win. That is the determination I had, and lot of things actually I had to absorb, but I never gave up. That was my passions actually, because I believe if you are persistent enough, then you can win any kind of you know hard time.
Right. I want to talk a little bit about the SCS also, because we have members who are doing the SCS. So you said, okay, 4 times you took the exam, and the fifth time you passed. What was like? Was the fifth time different in terms of preparation, in terms of how well you were prepared for the exam? Was the fifth time different than the previous 4 times? What was different about it?
Yeah, actually, in fifth time, I met with you, and I understood that to clear the strategic case study, uh, approach is very important. Okay, I need to write my paper in a strategic level. Okay, but sometimes before meet up with you, I couldn't understand actually what should be the writing style. Okay, I had collected a lot of materials. I mean, I have collected all the vendors material. Okay, I think lot of things I collected. I messed up with all. I was confused. What should be the writing approach? What should be the actual way? Even I was not confident enough about my writing. But believe me, brother, I'm really, really grateful to you. While I had written 3 or 4 mocks under your supervision, I have submitted the mocks to you, and you have given me the feedback. Then I realized that yes, uh, I'm now a little bit confident about my writing. I just remember myself that while I got feedback from your side, I think it's a fast mock, okay, and I got only 52 out of 100, and your feedback was tremendous. You told me that, brother, your writing should be you are appearing strategic paper, so your writing should be based on strategic level, not a management case study level, and you just rectified something, some sort of prioritization of points, okay, how to write a paragraph, how to write a subheading, and how to finish the writing. And finally I can remember that I was just improving, okay. In second mock I got 64 out of 100, and finally the third mock, which I remember that I got 72 out of 100, and you appraised me a lot. Brother Rahman, you did a outstanding improvement, okay. You writing, you just had the caliber, but you didn't understand how to write in proper way. but but after getting my score, it was 72, and you really appraised me a lot, okay. Then I felt confidence, okay, this time I'm prepared, and I definitely passed the paper. This confidence worked for me actually. And I had a low typing speed. I believe if my typing speed would have been fast, then I would get more than 100. That is my perception actually in the last paper. Last time during my fifth attempt, my typing speed was very low. I was under pressure, huge stress in my mind, because I have failed the paper 4 times. Automatically pressure builds on me. Beside this I got 93, okay, but I believe if my typing speed is fast, then I easily get 110. That was the confidence actually, and this confidence really comes from your side, brother. When I got your feedback in the last mock, and I saw, yes, this is the strategy I should follow, and I have tried to execute your advice in my real exam day, and I partially implemented my plan according to your advice, and I did it. And finally, brother, I got 93, and I'm really happy. Whatever 93 or 94, it doesn't matter for me. I have cleared the paper, and that is the thing actually. I just got released from all the pressure. Now everybody is supporting me, and nobody is giving me the pain. That is the thing actually.
Man, I, I'm speechless. So tell me, I mean, I'm generally saying because I feel like saying it. Why would I be anybody else? If I can help people like Rahman, why would I be anybody else? Why would I do anything else? This is the question that wakes me up in the morning, and this is the question that I ask myself when I have to mark 15 mocks a day, and I go on for hours and hours reading every sentence. Thank you very much, Rahman. Thank you for joining the session, and your words are even they touch my heart.
Thank you.
Okay. Now, generally, I want to touch one question about mocks, right? Because you already mentioned, are mocks important? Okay. And now you're someone who you said you collected so much material and all that. Okay. Are the standard of mocks important? Right. The standard of mocks that you attempt, is that important? And in general, how important do you think working with mocks are to prepare for the case study?
Yeah, actually, I think it is very, very much important to practice some mocks, okay, before the final day. In strategic paper, what I felt, it's a time pressurized exam, okay? Huge time pressure, lot of things you might have in your plan, but you cannot execute the plan due to limitation of time, okay? So if you do practice 3 full comprehensive mocks with exam condition, then you will be little bit familiar with the system, okay? How to manage time, how to finish your writing within the stipulated time, how to revise your writings. So it will give you some cutting edge before the exam, okay? You might be a little bit confident about your writing while you get some good feedback from a good tutor, and you are seeing that yes, improvement is noticed, then definitely you will give some oxygen before the exam day. And I believe this is really mandatory. I again saying that it is mandatory to have a practice of mocks, okay? At least 3 standard comprehensive mock, and it should be with exam condition, okay? You need to maintain your time. There is no distraction. You are just fully concentrated with the practice, okay? You are just sitting in the mock. You are not fully focused, okay? And you are not maintaining the time limit. Then this mock practice will not give you the result. But if you take the mock seriously, I believe you do not need to require a lot of materials. You do not require to collect a lot of materials like me, okay? I had collected all the materials from the world, okay? I believe I had huge stockpile of materials, but this will not work for me. I have failed 1 time, 2nd time, 3rd time, 4th time, even 2 times I got 78 out of, I just need to pass only 80 and I got 78. But I collected all the materials, okay, from all the vendors in the world. This will not work for me. But believe me, last time in November 2020, I just followed your material. I just very much focus in your 3 comprehensive mock, okay? I just taken the mocks seriously, okay? And I firmly say that if any student can just follow your guideline, can just take the 3 mocks seriously, okay? I'm repeatedly saying that definitely you need to maintain the exam condition, okay? You just need to think that this is my final paper, okay? Give your 100% effort and see how the improvement you have, okay? So definitely mock is very important, and I think everyone should go for the mock and prepare yourself before setting the final exam.
Right. So close to that, so we worked a lot on your writing, right? On your writing, we did a lot, even the additional mocks you did. And so I want to touch on that aspect, right, about my program. Now, how was the writing practice with the CS with AZB program? How was the feedback? How was my feedback? I know you touched on that. Were there any specifics that have helped you overall just improve the way you look at the art of writing, the way you write? Now, has it affected the way you write? What's your overall experience in that area?
Yeah, brother, to be honest, actually, uh, before joining your session, okay, I think in May 2020, during my third attempt, I took a tuition from a teacher. Okay, I took a tuition from India. I'm not interested to mention his name actually, but I didn't clear the paper. But during my fifth attempt, when I got your strategy, okay, really, to be honest, your feedback was amazing for me. I just modified my writing after getting feedback from your side. Actually, you just did a simple thing, okay? You just told me that, brother, you shouldn't write a more complex sentence. You shouldn't write a more complex scenario, okay? But you need to have a good plan, structured plan, and just need to write according to the plan and finish the writing. And I just did it. So I believe without getting your feedback, it was not possible for me to rectify my writing. It was not possible for me to modify myself, okay? And I couldn't clear the paper. But upon getting your feedback, I just feel that yes, my writing is a little bit okay, but my writing should be this way. My writing should touch the strategic sense, okay? And then I was lucky. I have modified myself quickly, okay? And I was under your supervision while I have written first time. Uh, you saw my writing was totally, uh, uh, little bit quality of management level. You told me, brother, so far I remember, Roman, your writing is good, but sometimes you touch the management level, but you are doing strategic level. So your writing should have a strategic sense. Your writing should be well explained, okay? So whatever you have advised me, whatever the feedback I got from you, I was lucky. I have implemented your advice, and finally I saw the improvement. And at the final mock day, after getting feedback from your side, I think it's a final mock, and your feedback still I remember. You appraised me a lot. Yes, Rahman, you did a wonderful improvement, and this appraisal has given me a lot of confidence. Actually, yes, this time maybe I'm prepared for the exam, and I will do, inshallah. And finally, I saw in the real exam day, however, I had some problem in typing. Okay, I couldn't type too fast, but overall, by the blessings of God, I cleared the paper. So again, I would like to say, really, your feedback is unparalleled. Beside others, okay, I got some tuition from others also. I'm not mentioning their names, but whatever the feedback I got from your side, it is unparalleled in the strategic level tuition, okay? So really, brother, I'm expressing my strong gratitude again. I'm really grateful to you. I never forget your memory as well as your advice.
Thank you, Rahman. Jazakallah. I was just going through your first mock, and when I see that and when I listen to your story, um, can apply the unseen more to the question, reassess, um, caution here, cannot make them feel entitled too much and set expectations. So you know how my feedback is, right? So thank you very much. I only have a couple of more questions, this final ones. After this much of a struggle, okay, I, I don't think even I am at your level in terms of resilience, right? Personally, I consider myself also to have been someone who has gone through a little bit of challenge. But I mean, your story just is, it's, I think, right, it's amazing. Okay. Now, my question is, How did you feel on the day you got your ACM?
When I got the news, brother, actually, so far I remember while I saw my result, I was little bit speechless. I just chatted with you and I gave you the information to you. Okay, brother, I cleared my paper. Whatever my score, it was not my headache. Okay, I cleared the paper and that's it. I did my job and I was really excited. I was really delighted. Whatever the pressure built on myself over the 7 years, I just got released from the pressure, and I have shared the good news with all of friends in mine, and everyone was appraising me, uh, congratulated me, and that was really a happy moment for me after the 7 years of struggle. Uh, I couldn't just express you, okay, whatever the feelings I
Sure.
had this time, but I was really delighted and excited, actually, brother.
How did your family? Your family must be very proud.
Yeah, everyone was happy. Everyone was really happy after hearing the news. Yeah, finally I cleared the paper, and they saw that really I had worked hard, and finally I did it. Everyone was really happy and just congratulated me. Everyone was really happy.
Brilliant. So I am also very happy, Rahman, and I know the way you think, and I know uh, that the way you speak. You know, you're thankful to everyone who has helped you and supported you, and you're such a kind and such a um, genuine. You know, you have such a genuine, beautiful soul. My final question is for the batch. So the batch is taking the exam uh, coming up next week. If you could maybe sum up three or a few key advices at this moment uh, from your perspective, you know, any three key things that you would like to share as suggestions or advices, what would they be to the batch?
That's all. I think if you follow this strategy, I believe you all guys clear the paper, inshallah.
Inshallah. Thank you very much, Rahman. Thank you for taking your time and joining the session. Any last things? I mean, I'll keep in touch. You know, we'll have a conversation later. For me, I'm inspired. I'm humbly inspired. I'm glad you trusted me to help you with this. I'm glad we worked together. I'm really inspired, and my best wishes to you in your future professional career and your educational career also down the line. I sure hope that you will take another step forward at some point after maybe a break. My best wishes. I'm always around to help. Anything that you want to add? Any last thoughts?
Yeah, definitely. I express my strong gratitude to you because I'm really grateful to you. And finally, whatever I feel really honored. Okay, you have invited me today. While when I got your invitation, I felt honored. Okay, brother, you have remembered me. In future, inshallah, I will be keep in touch with you, and I'm disseminating my message to all the students so that everyone can get some inspiration from my hard work. That is the issue, actually. That's why I joined here, and I feel really honored you invited me. uh, you are working very hard for the students. You are really passionate teacher, and I'm lucky that I had a chance to meet up with you, and I got the privilege, I got the uh, great advice from your side, and finally I did the success. I achieved the success. Okay, so I believe all the students will follow your advice, all the instructions, and they also will be successful, inshallah, in the next week. That's all from me. Thank you again, brother, for your invitation.
Thank you, Rahman. Thank you very much. Right. Inshallah, I'll talk to you soon.